Good morning. So, I'm not in the gym. I'm inside my actual house. And yes, I am allowed inside my house. I don't know why I wouldn't be. Thought it would be funny to say that. But I have talked about how awesome my breakfast is that I make. So, I decided to show y'all what I make for breakfast. So, what I got here, I got some eggs from Kroger, some egg beaters from HEB, and some already fully cooked turkey bacon. Now, oh, and 2 pieces of fat-free cheese. I will throw like the calories and stuff like somewhere around like right here on the video. I also have my scale right here, but I don't need it for right now. I think I'm gonna do a full day of eating. So I'll do like breakfast, snack, lunch. I might not be able to do dinner, so almost a full day of eating. But let's get to it. So starting out, I need a bowl. And then I grab myself one of these eggs. Boom. That is done. We go throw this out. Wipe up the table because it spilled a little bit. And then, oh, forgot, salt and pepper. Okay. And then, so you see that? Got my 1 egg in there. Grab myself a nice fork. And then scramble that bad boy up. Real nice like that. Okay. Then I add some cracked pepper. That was a little bit much, but I also grab a little bit of garlic powder. Makes it just a little bit better. Throw a little bit of that, a little shake of that, and then some salt. There we go. And then you might be thinking, wow, that's a shit ton of seasoning just for 1 egg. Well, that would be a shit ton of seasoning for 1 egg. You are correct. But next, we got 1 cup. And that's where we get the egg whites. Now we add the egg whites. Boom. Now I don't remember exactly how many calories this is, but I think it's like 70-ish grams of protein throughout this entire meal. Might be like 50 to 70, which is a good amount because I'm currently going for about 185 at the moment. 185 to 200 per day. Oh, and also this gets put on after these are cooked. Okay, so now we'll put this away, put these things away, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I set that to the side with the cheese right there. Now, load myself up a plate of this turkey bacon. Now, there should be 7 pieces, but sometimes you get 8. I just do it by piecewise to make it easier whenever I'm counting the calories. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I only eat 6 of these, and you might hear her in the background right now, but my daughter eats the 7th. So then I take this, pop it in this microwave for 1 minute, and I'll see y'all while I'm cooking the eggs. Okay, so now that bacon is done, I'll take 1 piece of it, put it on a separate plate for my daughter. Again, she can hear me in the background, and she is staring over her packing plate, looking at me. But I put this to the side right here to get ready for the egg whenever that is ready. Again, 6 pieces. I forget exactly how many calories it is. Oh, forgot the butter. I need butter. So every 6 sprays of this, there's about 5 calories, even though you'll see it says 0 calories. I mean, that's just fucking false. But let me light this bad boy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crank this on high. Here, I'll give it like 5 or 10 seconds. Then I don't have, what is this, like I forget what kind of pan this is called. You can see it's like not very clean on the outside. Overall, the kitchen's not all that clean, but it's hard. But yeah, now I'm gonna pour this in there, put this in the sink. Now I'm gonna scramble them up. I guess they're already scrambled. I'm going to cook them. Yeah, that's the right word. And while I do that, actually, I'm gonna prepare to put the cheese on by taking the cheese out of here. Help speed up the process. And for those who have it available, I'm telling you right now, fat-free cheese, holy shit, it is a game changer. It is like the best stuff ever. I mean, I love cheese very much, so it just makes my life so much easier. Why is this a little bit sticky? Weird. So now I start going in here, start disturbing it a little bit. Get it moving. Now it's going to really start to heat up fast. Or cook the food fast. Now, I ain't no Gordon Ramsay, but I did work as a, is it called a line cook? Basically, I worked in a kitchen in high school. I was more fryer, salad kind of person. Pizza, I'd make pizza too. It was like a like American Italian restaurant. Okay, there we go. You see that? The goodness. Kind of sucks though whenever you don't have enough butter. Like if I was like not trying to cut weight, I would definitely just like load this thing up with a bunch of the sprays, the butter. But since I am cutting weight, I don't do that. Okay, now I put it on low heat. Kind of get it into a, try and form it into a good pile, as good of a pile as I can. And then let me go grab a fork here. Yeah, there we go. And I do that. And then I load on 2 pieces of cheese. Sort of like this. And this is, I know, 60 calories for those 2 pieces of cheese. And then I think the bacon is 140. And I forget what this is. 100 something. I think it's 125 for the egg whites plus 70 for the normal egg. But then I take this lid, I throw it on there, and I'm gonna let that sit, and you will see me eating this in right now. Okay, so here's the meal. I don't know how well you can see it. You got the egg, you got the cheese, you got the bacon. My daughter's got her meal. She's got eggs, cheese. Sorry, no cheese. Got eggs and bacon. She gets string cheese for a snack in a little bit. Okay, now the trick to this though. So when this cheese gets a little bit like spongy here, I've learned this. And I might fuck this all up. But you want to go like as fast as you can because I want to chop it up into like kind of chunks so that whenever I pour, oh yeah, also I throw on some of this Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce. It says it has 0 calories, but I measure out about 2 tablespoons worth when I put it on there because it's 0 for 1, and so I actually estimate about 5 calories. at that because it's truly I really don't think it's actually 0 calories. But let's do this. Turn this around. The goal here is to have as little cheese on your fork like that. You don't want that to happen. It's just going to happen today, I guess. But yeah, when that happens, that's why I got a spoon here. That'll be good enough for right now. I want to measure this before my spoon becomes too filled with cheese. Again, this is just sort of like an estimate. But yeah, I eat this every day. I know a lot of people, they struggle with being able to eat the same thing every day, but I think honestly, you just find something that checks all the boxes of what you like to eat, and you should be good. So I'm going to dive in to this. Perfection. But yeah, this is like my go-to breakfast. Now, would I rather be eating kolaches and donuts? Probably. And for those who don't know what kolaches are, they're the best. They're like these pockets filled with meat and cheese. And you grab a napkin. But yeah, this is my go-to meal. And the bacon, super easy to make. Is it as good as the turkey bacon that's not already cooked? No, but you saw it only takes like 1 minute. This is one of those things that for those parents out there, having breakfast with my daughter every morning is like super important to me. I don't know why. I wasn't a big breakfast eater growing up. Maybe that's why. But every morning I make breakfast. I make her eggs. I make her bacon. She's almost 10 months old. She loves it. We've been doing it for months now. She moves. You can hear her there yell in agreement. But yeah, she's a hungry little one, just like her papa. But yeah, enough about that. I'm gonna continue eating this meal, and then you'll see me eating, I think, a snack-ish, maybe in a few hours here, maybe lunch. Really depends on my daughter's nap. So, but yeah, goal here today is to get under 2,200 calories, or 2,214 is my limit. So I'm gonna kind of like have a tracker again, somewhere like up in the corner of this video or something, where it'll be like keeping track, and I'll send like screenshots of stuff. I'll put those up on the screen, and then at the end of the day, I'll have like some kind of recap. But yeah, so finish this breakfast, and you'll see me at the next meal right now. Okay, y'all. It is time for meal number 2, which is it's exactly 12 o'clock noon. So I already have pre-weighed out 8 ounces of ground turkey, seasoned with cumin, pepper, salt, chili powder, and cayenne pepper. And I also have some premium grade rice. I like this kind of rice a lot. 340 calories, 6 grams of protein, 210 grams worth. This has, I believe, 240 calories. So this meal will be close to 700. What will that be? Oh no, maybe this is, yeah, it's something like that. Whatever. I think it's like 650 or something calories. This is a pretty filling meal because of the rice, but I just gotta pop both of these into the microwave to make this. So when you see me again, I'll be mixing this. Actually, before I mix it, you can see the turkey, the ground turkey right here. I get the logs from HEB. They're pretty good price, £1 each. So it's like I cook one up, I get 2 meals out of it. And the way that I actually cook this is I don't pre-weigh it, like I don't do it in portions. So like as you know, like you should do it raw, and then whatever, like so 8 ounces raw might not be 8 ounces. However, what I do is I cook all of it, and then I weigh it out to see how much is there, and then just divide by 2, and then put it into 2 different containers for those 2 weights. So that's how I sort of measure the food out, which is just a roundabout way of doing it. Then like portioning it out, then cooking it like one at a time. Actually, in the case of this, I actually put 2, so like 2 pounds worth in there, and then I just portioned it out by 4, like into 4 different of these containers. Oops. Put that back in there. Okay, now I got it all warmed up, filled a little bit. Don't worry, the counter is clean. I cleaned it myself. And now just kind of rip this off. It is still very hot. Give it a couple tap, 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 taps. There we go. And then I like to take, of course, fork. Spoon probably would have been a better idea, but yeah. Get that on there. Get as much of that as I can. Close enough. And then, before I add that, I do 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, which is 10 calories. And this is the 30, what is it, less sodium soy sauce. And then I kind of mash that up so that the soy sauce gets into all the rice. I know, it looks so appetizing. What I like to do as well, which is kind of weird, is I don't have them right now, but I also like to put in some like chili flakes. Give it a little kick. And then the second to last step is I just kind of throw that on there. Smells amazing. Look at all that food I got. And then lastly, a little bit of sriracha. And so this has another 15 calories, but I just kind of like it's about a tablespoon worth. So, which is 15 calories. So sauces alone, 25 calories. But yeah, there you have it. I'll be eating it in 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, this is quite a bit of food, which is good, especially whenever you are trying to lose weight. It is very good for cutting weight kind of food. Now, I would add, I think the thing that it misses is something like creamy. Yeah, so what I probably would have added was like maybe like a fourth of a cup of Greek yogurt, a little bit extra protein. Yeah, but I think that would have made it a little bit better. And ground turkey, very good. However, it's really, really easy to make dry. And even whenever you make it not dry, it's still dry. If that makes sense. Also, Coke Zero for lunch. For breakfast, I don't know if you saw, but I had a Celsius for breakfast to go alongside with it. But yeah. Otherwise, I forget if I said in the beginning, but today is Christmas Eve. My wife is working. But it's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. It's kind of a good day to do it. But other than that, this is my lunch meal again. Ton of food. I'm gonna watch some football. Texans are playing right now, I believe. Yeah, I think they just started. It's like, oh, and that took me about. I'm now eating. It's 12:16, but I also had to make my daughter's food between it, so probably took me like 5 minutes to make. But that's because I already had it pre-portioned and everything. Now, you can also do this with ground beef. I also do it with ground beef. I might use something a little bit more or less calorie dense than the rice. Throw it in with some like pasta or something. I still haven't. Oh, you know what I should make? I have a healthy meatball volcano, is what it's called. I mean, with turkey meatballs. I should make that. Not today though. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I have one more meal. I have two more meals. So I have one more in like a few hours here, and then another meal closer to workout, and then one last like it's not a meal, but I'm hoping I have about 120 calories left to have a bag of popcorn after my workout. Give me some like carbs, just get me to bed and until the morning when this all starts over again. But yeah, which of course every morning same exact breakfast. Lunches, dinners, those change, but breakfast stays the same. Even like whenever I'm done with the cut, I'm gonna stick with that breakfast. Um, I don't even think I'm gonna add anything to it besides chocolate milk. I'm gonna have my glass of chocolate milk in the morning, or 1 cup worth. So that will be nice though. But yeah, I'll say here. Finish this, and then I'll see you, or you'll see me at my next meal. Okay, so it is about 3:30 right now, and it's time for like my second lunch or third meal of the day. So this is like sort of my last like big meal. Next, after this, I'm going to be having sort of like a pre-workout snack. I don't know why. It might be pre-workout, it might be post-workout. It depends how full I am after eating this, and depending on what time I actually can start working out. But so this meal is actually one that I made up, and it's kind of like spaghetti and meat sauce, except it's this ready-made pasta, which is 310 calories, 12 grams of protein, 2.5 grams of fat, and 68 grams of carbohydrate with 8 grams of fiber. So like 60 grams net carbs. Then we got this Wolf brand chili. Both of these things I find at HEB, and I just fucking love them, especially these. I have like 12 cans in the pantry at all times. This is the turkey chili, no beans. Wolf brand chili. 390 calories, 14 grams of fat, 33 grams of carbohydrates, dietary fiber 8 grams, and 32 grams of protein in the entire thing. So basically what I do here is I cook both of these things up, and then I just combine them. So these are just sort of like microwavable, so I'll get to doing that here with my trusty can opener. Actually, while I do that, I'll pop this into the microwave. Just kind of give a little slit there and bam. Oh yeah, also you might be wondering, why do we not have our fitted microwave right here? Well, microwave died on us a few weeks ago, so we're waiting on it to be repaired. Probably should have waited till I do a video before that was, but is what it is. But let me get this all prepared. Now, sometimes, especially if I'm on a bulk, the way you can really soup this up is you get some sour cream and you get some fat-free cheese, preferably cheddar, and you throw that in there after it's been all heated up. And then you combine all of that together, and then you eat it. It's really good. Actually, instead of using pasta too, what I would do is I would just take Tostitos or like just tortilla chips, and I will just crush them up and throw them in there, and it's fantastic. But so yeah, I'm waiting on the pasta here. I need to grab a napkin over here. Okay, the pasta is done. Oof, fucking hot. Okay, now we gotta put this cover on it so it doesn't explode everywhere. This goes in there for like 5 minutes, so I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, it is now cooked, and the bowl is really freaking hot. So, as you can see, it's bubbling up there. You gotta get some air through it. I don't know why I took off both of the gloves. Gotta get it all stirred around. Yeah, and so one thing you might be like, wow, how are you gonna fit all that pasta in there? Well, let me show you. You don't actually put all the pasta in this one. So I'm gonna be a little bit wasteful. Typically, what I should do, let's just put this all in there. But yeah. So then you take your pasta. And, pay attention. This is the hard part. Dump the pasta in there. Break it up a little bit, and then take your gloves. Sort of. I don't know what I'm doing. And then you just pour that sloppy goodness all in here. Now anyone from Italy or anyone who is a food connoisseur might be like gagging right now just looking at this. Like this might be an abomination, but I freaking like it, so. It's hard to beat, what is it? 45 grams of protein and like almost half the carbs I need in a day. A couple hours before a workout. I mean, look at that. Doesn't get much better than that while you're on a cut. I gotta rinse this off real fast, or else the bowl will be stained chili color. Okay. Now that's not hot anymore, so I can put these away. And I'll take care of the trash in a little bit, but I will see y'all at the table. Okay. So here it is. It's still piping hot. Look at that. Look at that goodness. And I also got myself sparkling water, lime. Oh, and my daughter has pomegranate, which I need to give her a little bit more before I start. Yeah, she loves pomegranate. But so yeah, so something that makes this immediately better. Oh, I was already talking about that. Yeah, it's something like creamy to it. Hey, hey, I already got you it. Sorry, she wanted me to let you know that she is indeed bulking. She's like walking around and stuff, or not really walking. She's like sort of walking. She'll stand up, take one step, realize what she's doing, and then she'll fall. It's kind of like a mind game for her. But yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the thing, but there's still a ton of steam coming off of this. This is so good. Again, this is one of those like savory dishes that I just crave while I'm on a cut. I don't know why. I had to see if Benny was there. But yeah, so this leaves me with about a little over 500 calories. That will be something like, technically I could do the meatball volcano. Meatball volcano is pretty awesome. But I might save that for another video. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, but I might just do a like ham sandwich and leave myself a few more calories for like maybe 2 bags of popcorn after the workout. It does get my beard very messy though. But yeah, this is I know it doesn't look great, but I think the other thing is whenever you're on a cut, just all the food that you get in front of you just tastes amazing because you're hungry. Like even more so than just doing the cut to diet or to like lose weight. It sort of like resets your expectations whenever you're eating. Foods that used to not want, like the other day, I was eating just carrot sticks straight up. Like no ranch, wasn't in anything, or just raw carrot sticks. But I was hungry and there was nothing else at the party to eat. So I just munched on some of those. And a trick too is these sparkling water. You got to make sure it's no sugar, like the 0 calorie sparkling water. Helps you like feel full a little bit. And you can drink a ton of them and they're cheap. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna finish this, and I got like I don't really have like a full meal left, but we're coming to a close on my calorie intake for the day. So, but for the next scheduled time for me to eat, you'll see me then. How's it going, yo? So this is actually going to be my last meal of the day. Not of the day, but you will see of today. I'm not too hungry, but I do have to go work out, so I'm only going to have like half a sandwich. Let me grab some paper towel. Or as how you say in Spanish, toalla. See, now you got a little lesson from me during this video. So what I'm going to do here, a little 45 calorie piece of bread. Don't know where I just put the twist tie thing. Take a little bit of this mustard. Just like that. And we're going to make it hot dog style. Then I take, I'll take my handy dandy scale. I'm going to weigh out 55 grams of this. 19 grams. 26. 33. 44. 43. 54. 55. Perfect. So this is going to be like my pre-workout snack. I'm not even going to go sit down and eat it over there. Perfect. Has 105 calories. But later, after this, I'm going to have some popcorn. 2 of the mini bags, each 120 calories, and it's plain, so nothing else on it. But yeah, so this is it. This is like what I eat. Oh, and before my workout as well, I got to take some of these, which I'll take in a second. Creatine chews. Make it super easy. But these do add 5 calories. Perfection. Also, I don't know. This is honey baked ham from HEB. Then take this animal pack, universal nutrition. I recommend this for everyone. Take 4 of them and just start chewing them. Again, super easy on the go. Not sponsored by them. Oops. But yeah. I take these. I'm going to be working out here in about 30, 45 minutes. So take these about them. And if I don't work out that day, like for instance, the days that I only play hockey, I actually take it like first thing in the morning. Just so that I remember. But on days where I'm lifting weights, I take it right before. Whenever I play hockey, I just don't like anything really in my system. I don't know. Maybe I should take it right before hockey. Who knows? What? Sorry, my daughter was going like this, which means more. Oh yeah. So that's it. First video for day of eating. Sorry you're not going to see the popcorn, but that's usually in bed watching some light television, American Dad, or some kind of like or like some kind of anime like Dragon Ball Z or Hunter x Hunter. Really good if you haven't watched it. But yeah, that is it from me. I will see y'all when I'm working out in a few minutes here. Okay, so today I gotta be super fast for my workout, but I'm glad that y'all got to see like almost a full day of eating for me. But so now because I also need to do my cardio. I might not even be able to get 30 minutes today. But again, just the holidays, it's killing me. But love my family, so would not trade them for anything. So, but yeah, so I'm starting off with a lighter weight today. My focus right now is just to push it as hard as I can. but with like a lighter weight. So like I'm looking like higher reps, just get a lot of blood in there. I might only do this 4 or 5 times and shorter rests between. I'm gonna add like 10 more pounds. I'm literally only gonna go like one plate each, just rep it out. So let's do this. Okay. That's what I'm going for there. Just reps over weight. I know I said last time I was going to do weight this time, but I just when I don't have enough time, I really try and stress not pushing too much weight. I'm more of like a volume reps kind of person whenever I'm capped for time. So I don't want to tweak something. So I'll be back. I'm gonna add 10 pounds and I'll be back. Okay, it's been about a minute. So go fast. Okay, that was good. Oh shoot, left my mic on, so I have to mute it out a little bit. But yeah, 1 minute, 15 seconds or so, and I'll be back doing this. Rep out like 4 more sets of this. Again, short break, and I'm gonna load it up. I think for the last one, just do one set that's like heavier, so I'll take a little bit longer of a break, and then I'm also then I'm gonna go to back. It's the same kind of thing. Okay, I'm also going to do some front delts at the end, which, again, like I said, I'm going to try and lean back in the chair and do the shoulder press, which gets sort of like the upper part of the chest. So uh, let's hit it. Why did I say let's hit it? No, I might be the only person in the world recording myself lifting one fucking plate. So progress, though. Be back in about a minute. I'm not gonna go up and wait. Shit. Sorry, left my mic on again. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna go up and wait. I'm just gonna wait another minute. Second to last set. I don't know how many it's gonna be, but it just feels like it's gonna be the second to last set. Okay, another minute. Okay, last one. I'm kind of liking this though. It's remember to take this off. That was like 7 3/4, but on the back. Okay, this is a workout in record time. Okay, just normal lat pull downs. And then, I don't remember what I did last time. I'm just gonna do lat pull downs. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Okay, 3 more sets. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 2 more sets. Okay. Okay. One more like that. Okay, last one. Balls to the fucking wall. Okay. Now, shoulder press. Okay. So, this is a good boy, Ben. Benny, wish everyone Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. Was that the spot? Was that the spot, buddy? I'm gonna need you to get out of this spot though, so that I can do this. Yeah. But yeah, so I got shoulder press. I'm gonna start off with 2 sets, just like straight, and then I'm gonna do 3 drop sets. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. You're a good boy, Benny. But buddy, you gotta move. Okay. I'm gonna start with the 25s here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go up to 35. Yeah, I'm gonna do 30s next, and I'm gonna do 35s for the drop set. So it should be quite the challenge. In the short rest between, and then the last thing I have is some cardio. I did go on a walk earlier today, pushing the stroller around the neighborhood. So I might cut it down. That was like 30 minutes, but that wasn't as moderate to intense as I would like it to be. But I might only do like 15 minutes of biking cardio. But yeah, been just enough time. Watch out, Benny. Okay, I feel it, Benny. Okay, starting with the 35s, we go 35, 30, 25, 20. So again, it's going to be interesting. Okay. Oh man, that was killer. I'm gonna do another one of those. I'm gonna pass out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 15. One more. Okay, that's like lifting nothing. But that was a killer. Don't want to do that again. But I will. Because I am insane. But last thing I got here is cardio. So I'll see you on the bike. Okay. Last leg of this long fucking video. I don't even know how long it's going to be. But so far, if you've made it to the end, then thank you for watching this entire video. But yeah, so today we went through the entire day of eating. I only have one more day left on this cut. Then Tuesday, I'm done. I'm going to try and get a workout in tomorrow as well. I don't think I'm going to have, I think it's going to be similar to today where I don't have all that much time to get a workout in, to get away from the fam. But I'm glad that y'all hung around with me today. Tomorrow is legs, which I don't even know what I'm going to do. Actually, I do. Do some squats, do some extensions, hamstring curls, and then throw some other stuff in there. Or maybe tomorrow I'll do the drop set, the death set of Bulgarian split squats, the John Meadows one. Yeah, I might do that just as like a holiday season treat. But yeah, so I am beat today. So I got another, like, I'm going to do it full 30. I mean, why not? You know, if the boss allows. No, I won't. I'll go in and do some family time. Who am I kidding? I actually love my family. Do I love the gym? Yes. Do I love the gym more than my family? No. I'm kidding. Of course I don't. No, I love my family. I love my wife, my daughter, my dogs, my family, my cousins, everyone. It's that time of year to be with family and friends and to work out and play hockey. I haven't played hockey in God knows how long. But rather than bore y'all to death with me rambling on all fucking video, I will leave you to it. Y'all go have a good holiday break if you're on holiday break. Spend some time with your loved ones. Watch some workout videos. Get some workouts in if you can. And I will talk to y'all next time.